Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well today, and this is Cynthia Maynard. I'm so glad you decided to join me, and hopefully I will inspire you to get creating in your own supplies and goodies. So here I have today a Butterfly Basics. This is in our annual catalog. It did carry over from our last year's annual catalog, and it's just got some great sentiments on there, beautiful fonts. It's got some great sort of textural elements, and I needed, unfortunately, a sympathy card, and my Sunday school class, we're going to all sign it. It's one of our Sunday school ladies had some traumatic news, so I am getting together a card, and I wanted something sort of that I would have lots of room for people to write on, so I did. Let me show you the front. I like how it turned out. I think it's very gentle. It's very simpatico, you know. There's the idea of, you know, it's not so, I don't know. You know how it is with a sympathy card. You just want it to be just right because you don't want to be a distraction. So anyway, I thought that she would appreciate this, and she likes feminine things. And so this was, I liked how it turned out. It's very light and airy and butterfly-y. This is from, this is our new champagne foil that is out in our new holiday catalog, which goes live September 1st. And then the rest is just regular product. So inside I put 2 panels because I knew I'd have a lot of ladies wanting to write little notes. So a little tip there, if you know that you're going to have a group sign it, go ahead and put panels on either side, and that way people have plenty of room and we're not squashing it all into one. So let's go ahead and make this card. I thought instead of doing the Berry Burst butterfly this time, I'll do him in Pool Party, but everything else is going to stay the same. So just have some Sahara sand here. I liked how light it was and how delicate, and I'm going to go ahead and just fold this over. This will make an A2 size card, so 5.5 by 8.5, and then you just fold it over, and then you have your card. Of course, you can make it go either way that you want. And then this is a tone-on-tone with the background here, the Sahara Sand ink. So I'm going to go ahead and do my inking first, and I'm also going to need a scrap of Whisper White to go ahead and stamp our butterfly on. So let's go ahead and do this part. This background part is pretty easy. It's basically just setting up a nice balanced scene. We're using this flower as our main attraction, and then just little bits of this, and that's, and this is our lace butterfly in the middle there. So I'm going to grab those out and get those on a block. I'm going to do this flower one first. Need a decent sized block for that. Do a little stamping off because we don't, you know, we want it in different layers and so forth. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do sort of my main focal point. I'm going to go right here. I love butterflies. They're like the perfect insect, you know. They don't bite you, they don't bother you, they just fly around and are pretty. Alright, so this one I'm going to do the same stamp. I'm just going to lower it a little bit so that it looks like we have different things going on there. And then just one more time over on the left side, and I'm going to stamp off, kind of tilting a little bit. Of course, do whatever looks nice for you. This is just what I thought looked nice. Then I'm going to switch on to my sort of fern stamp here, and then I'm going to have one coming up over the top like that, and then a couple just little bits in the bottom here. So one there, and then just a tiny hint there. And that's all there is to it for that stamping. The medium-sized butterfly in our butterfly framelits, and I'm going to cut that out of that champagne. So Soft Sky, I don't know if I said Pool Party earlier or not. Soft Sky is what we're doing here. You could use Pool Party, but they're very similar. And then we're just stamping right in the middle. And then if you notice, I have in the middle a little bit of linen thread to kind of tie them together. Isn't that pretty? Very soft. I love it with that Sahara Sand. Let's see which one we like better here. I'm going to go to my Big Shot and cut these two things out, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have him cut out, and then it comes rather tightly in the butterfly, so sometimes you have to just kind of take your paper piercer and poke out these bits. Unfortunately, we don't have our brush anymore. Once you get a hold of one of the ends, you just simply and carefully peel. What's nice about using the foil is it is a bit moldable. So, you know, you can give him some dimension, you know, if you're putting it through the mail, whatever, but you don't have to do that. But layering a couple of these would give some great dimensional elements to it, and that would be fun. It's just a matter of layering. I'm going to go ahead and put my Wink of Stella on, or maybe I'll do that afterwards. So a couple things here. These are just simply put on by glue dots. That's just how I chose to do it. You could use Tombow adhesive, but I feel like glue dots are pretty strong. So just centering him in the middle. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some Wink of Stella on, because I just love a little bit of glimmer, right? And that picks up the champagne glimmer. Might not be able to pick it up very well on the camera, but in person it just kind of packs a punch there. So spread that out. Squeezed out a little too much, but we'll just have to make sure we spread that around. Make sure when your Wink of Stella runs out, you don't throw it away. Rinse it out and use it as an aqua painter water brush. I'm going to go ahead and tie a little bow with great hope that I will be successful. Get it a little small, but we still want it to stand out. I think that'll be good just like that. Give that a bit of a trim. And we just need a glue dot on the back of that. You can kind of ball up the glue dot a little bit so it's behind there. And then we're just going to put that on down in there. Okay? And then I popped it up on dimensionals. You don't have to do that, but I liked the idea that it was on dimensionals. I actually just used my little bits here on the edge because you don't want to throw that away, right? That's foam adhesive. So just on the back there, our card, just about right there, kind of in the upper middle, and give that a good push. That is the card. Super simple, and I think that, you know, you'll find that that's nice to make up a few of those. They make up very quickly, and you can have, sometimes we need cards made up and we don't know what sentiment we want to put in there, so we can just do all writing on the inside, or later you can stamp in there, but you can have these pre-made and they don't really require a sentiment on the front all the time. So hopefully that works for you. Some quick idea there that you can put into action. Thanks guys so much. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. That'd help me a lot. If you need any supplies, you can head on over to cynthiamaynard.com. I do have card kit available there for the stamp site Colorful Seasons. You can check that out. Thanks. Just go look in the kit menu option and drop down there. Thanks guys so much and have a great day.